There wasn't a lot of people there. And an offering, they put that on a board.
The total offering was maybe like $18.
I don't know how they made it go, but
The good Lord made them.
they had living quarters on one end of that for the pastor. And they had a wood burner to keep it warm. And they had a church bus they bought too. And they'd go around pick up children. You had to have a stick to keep it in high gear to keep it. They lost no clothes and everything.
Yeah,
and there was a winter night. Yeah. They didn't have the money. They just come up just the basement part, and then they put a temporary roof on it, and then they built a chute so they could put the stairway. It wasn't a complete building, it's just the basement. Yeah.
And they didn't have the money to do the upstairs. We were just coming out of the Depression. But the Spirit was always there. The Spirit of God was always there.
Everybody kind of chipped in and built the upper part.
Well, when you'd come into the old church, you just came right in the door. There was no foyer.
Everybody in the congregation pitched in. I think God had a plan. And even though some of those things look so impossible.
But we had no money. So, and we had to sell the church, and it was like a Thursday night or something where they always had business meetings, and it was like we talked about it, and nobody said anything. My heart was going boom, boom, boom. And finally I said, I move we sell the church. That was it. And then I was in tears, I was so moved.
In between that time and when it was here, when we were at the bank, I worked at the bank during that time. And back then, it was Gaylord State. But they were very gracious to give us that space. The community really came around too and started thinking, what are they doing meeting down there? You know? And then just, the Lord grew the church.
Just gotta have faith in the Lord.
You have to have faith that God will take care of you and God will handle it, because you know you can't.
Well, I'm just glad to be a part of the family of God. I'm glad Jesus died and He created the church, which is people, so that we can support one another and love one another for His glory and to point others to Him.